Hi everyone, my name is Hannah. I am a vendor here with Stay Home Kansas. My shop is Joyful Creations, as you can see here on the screen. And today I'm going to be going over some different options we have for shipping methods. Obviously, when someone buys something from your shop, you want to be able to get it to them. So we've got a few different options available for you. The first option we have is under account details over here on the left on your account page. And it is APIs through FedEx, UPS, USPS, Stamps, and DHL. If you have accounts for any of those and you know how to run those APIs, you're more than welcome to enter those items here. They're an option for you to use, but Stay Home Kansas also offers a default shipping through USPS and some simple ways to set that up, which is what we'll be focusing on today. But we just wanted to make sure that you knew that these items are here as well for you to enter if you have the ability and the skills to do the API for those. So if we go back up to the top here and we'll go to our dashboard, I'll show you the shipping options that Stay Home Kansas offers. So in your vendor dashboard, you will go to your settings, and under settings, we have shipping. There's a few things you need to know about the shipping, first off, before we get started into any of the awesome methods that are here. There is a settings icon that's kind of hidden in plain sight here at the top. And if you click on that, it will give you your processing time options that will show for your customers for how long an item takes to process for you. And this is also where you can enter your shipping and refund policies if you choose to do so. So that's important to note. You can always return to the default shipping settings by clicking here at the top. That is also on your zone list here. That's if you edit and maybe you get in a little too far, you can always clear it and go back to the beginning. So I have already made a few adjustments here, but I'll walk through those with you. So we have three different zones, domestic, Kansas, and local. So under domestic rates, if you choose not to enter any information here, it will default to USPS. So your shipping options when a customer goes to checkout will have, it'll find the rates for whatever package size you have entered for each item, and it will give them the best options as well as the cost. So it'll have priority mail, their flat rate packages as well, and all of those costs listed. But you can add some of your own flat rate if you choose to. So like there's a few items that I have a specific way I like to mail them. So I have entered that here under my domestic zone. We'll start with that one. I have my flat rate bubble mailer. It's a smaller bubble mailer that I use to ship the cards that I make. So I entered that here. You add a shipping method and you'll get a nice pop-up and you'll choose a flat rate. Um, so you add that shipping method here. And then once it's added, you can go in and edit all the settings for it. So you click edit under here. I'm going to show that one more time. Sorry, I went kind of quick. If you hover over your item, you have the option to edit or delete. You can also turn that shipping method off at any time if you choose to do so. Now, in another video, I will show you how to add products to your shop, and that is where you can choose each of these shipping methods individually for each product. So let's say there's some products you don't mind delivering locally, but some that you want to ship, you can have those options there. It's really awesome how we've got this integrated. We've been working on this a while. I think it's going to work really great for everybody. Anyway, continuing on, under your flat rate here, as I said, you can hover over and you can edit. You can change the name of it so that you know what it is. Let's say you have a certain box that you like to use, a certain size, and you have a really good process for this. You could say flat rate white box. I have a few white boxes that I ship items in. And that white box normally, depending on how heavy it is, costs me about $8 to ship. So you can enter that flat rate cost. You can update the tax status if you want it taxable, non-taxed. That is up to you. You can change the description. This is solely for your purposes. I don't believe it shows on the customer side, but in case it does, you don't want to put anything crazy in here. And you can also add a shipping class cost. Let's say this box is a smaller box, so I want to make sure that that's what I have it labeled as. And I can change the cost. Like if let's say I have a white box in 3 different sizes, you have those options here. You have a small size, a medium size, and a large size, and you can change those classes and add those to each item on your site. And you can also change a no shipping class cost there as well. And then there's also the calculation type. So once you have those classes in, you can have it choose to do per class, where it charges that shipping for each class individually, or it can do per order, which it just charges the highest amount for shipping. Let's say they buy a couple things from you at once, you can change it so that it just picks the highest shipping method and you can box it all together. So once I've changed all my settings there, I want to save it. And you'll also need to save changes here so that it saves across for when you go into edit products later. And you'll save those changes. And then you can go back to your zone list. And the other thing I want to focus on here is your local delivery. Some of us are choosing to do curbside delivery during this time, and your local is where you're going to want to edit those methods. So you can limit your zone location on your local. And I am in Manhattan, Kansas, so I will choose Manhattan zip codes. So that way when a customer is checking out and they enter their zip code, it'll say, oh, they're in Manhattan. Do you want local delivery? And that'll be an option for them if you choose to do so. So I'll add those zip codes in, and then I will add a shipping method here. Now, if I want it to just be free local pickup shipping, I can click that here and add that shipping method. You can make sure that that price is right here by clicking edit. There's 0 cost there, no tax status, and I'll leave the default description in place. And I'll change the name here. I'm going to make that curbside delivery and save settings. Now let's say I have a curbside delivery, but I have a larger item that I want to charge a little bit for. That's completely fine to do as well. You'll get that same option under your local delivery settings, but you'll want to make sure that it is a flat rate item. That's how you get those options I showed you before, the classes. So you'll add that shipping method. And then again, hover over it, click edit, and this is where you can enter those items. So I could say that my normal flat rate, let's call this local pickup. My normal cost is $2. But if I have a class of a larger item, it's $10 for me to deliver it to my customer. And this calculation type, I'm going to make sure that that's for the most expensive item. Let's say they buy a few things from me, but I just want to charge them $10 to deliver all of those items to them. I'll make sure that is in there and hit save. And now I've got 2 different shipping methods under my local. That's for my zip code only. This is a great way to make sure that these are options you're only offering to customers in your area. Any other of those larger classes or anything, you'll want to make sure make sure we save here. You'll want to make sure to put those classes for large items on your domestic delivery. Again, this is if you choose to do specific flat rate items, if you have a specific way you like to deliver. If not, you can leave all of these settings blank and it will default to USPS's shipping rates. We have an API integrated in, which just means that it is checking those rates constantly and making sure that you're getting the most accurate cost to ship these items for your clients and your customers. I believe that's it for the shipping part. Like I said, be on the lookout or go check out the setup product video that we're going to upload. That will show you how to add a product to your shop, and that is where we will show you how to add these shipping methods we created for each individual product that you list. All right, I hope that helps. And now that you've seen this, congratulations, you know how to set up your shipping methods. Thanks for watching. Good luck, guys.